The taking of Halicarnassus gave Alexander an opportunity to consolidate his gains and to prepare for the trials which lay ahead. Parmenion was sent with a strong contingent of cavalry to patrol the coast and harry the Persian navy whenever they came ashore. Another officer, Ptolemy, was ordered to return home and gather reinforcements. Alexander then continued his march, accepting the surrender of several towns along his route before turning north for Gordium. Here he was rejoined in the spring of 333 BC by Parmenion and Ptolemy with their reinforcements. Gordium was home to the fabled Gordian knot, a knot so fiendishly complex that no man could untie it. In typical style, Alexander slashed it with his sword, declaring that it did not matter how the knot was undone, only that it was. Resuming his advance, and after a failed Persian attempt to halt him at the mountain entrance, known as the Cilician Gates, Alexander took the city of Tarsus. Here the Macedonian advance was delayed as Alexander fell ill with a fever. Encouraged by this apparent sign of weakness, the Persian king Darius gathered a great army of some 600,000 men and prepared to march in pursuit. Alexander recovered and continued his march along the coast, whilst Darius travelled through the mountains to appear unexpectedly at the Macedonians' rear, cutting their lines. Far from being intimidated, as anticipated, Alexander turned and force-marched to face the Persians. His comparatively small force came upon the vast Persian army on the banks of the Pinarus, on the cramped ground between the mountains and the sea. Darius's advantage of surprise had been lost, and the Macedonians' swift march had caught the Persians in a place where they would struggle to properly deploy their huge army. Even so, the mismatch in numbers made the prospect of defeat for the Macedonian king almost certain. The river Pinarus, south of Issus. With the Persians in his rear, Alexander faces a seemingly impossible task. The Persian king Darius has taken the field, having lost so many of his generals in the Granicus defeat. A huge army, drawn from all over his vast kingdom that greatly outnumbers the invaders. Amongst them are the Immortals, infantry armed with both spear and bow. There are also units of heavy cavalry from Bactria, mercenary Greek heavy infantry, and bowmen from Mardia. Crossing the shallow waters of the Pinarus in the face of the Persian army seems an impossibility. But Alexander is a shrewd commander. The Persians will find it hard to outflank his small force on this narrow battlefield. And the keystone of their morale is their king. The opportunity to break Darius and his vast army is too tempting for a man of Alexander's heroic temperament.
enemy general flees! Press forward so that the spirit of his army is broken too! Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Move, move!